It's like the engine got stuck in 30. Smooth, man. That was nasty, wasn't it? Kyle said before this game, Kyle said, facing Vikings' sound defense, which I thought he was exaggerating, will be feast or famine. Kyle, no, Kyle. You know what? Their defense was okay. They may be the third best team in that division. I suspect they are. You look at Detroit and Green Bay probably being 1-2, interchangeable with that order at any point in time. And, of course, the Bears, who escaped last week, are probably the fourth-rated team in that division. We lost basically to the third best team in the NFC East. They're the NFC East, aren't they? What are they? What do they call that division? No, that's the Cowboys. NFC East. What are they? Anyway, they are the third best team in that division, and we lost to them. I suspect they're the third best. Now they got to play They got to play both Green Bay and Detroit to make that confirm that. But still, fam, Brock Purdy performance today, defensive MVP. If you have one, actually there is one. Yeah, there is a defensive MVP, offensive MVP. If you have one, it almost has to be the same as last week. You know what? It's going to look like this because I thought that maybe last week that Jordan Mason was just having a day. No, he is that good. They contained him in the second half, a lot like they did last time. Mason does well in the first half because maybe the offensive line is crisp and popping better. And then as the offensive line gets a little worn down, they get to him a little easier because he still came up with 100 yards exactly. Kyle Shanahan's play calling. See, this is going to win. Here's the kind of loss where you have it. Just takes all the juice out of you. I feel just drained. Yeah, when we win, I feel all pumped up. I'm ready to go for 12 hours. I don't need to stop or do anything else. But Nick Sorenson, we're keeping an eye on Nick Sorenson because this is his first year. And I see some comments about Nick already. But anyway, Nick Sorenson directing of the defense. Your grades on that. Let me run mine down real quick. Brock Purdy's performance. Do you know that Brock Purdy actually passed for more yards than he did last week? However, nearly 50 yards less was that of Jordan Mason. Is it really going to be like that? We need Jordan Mason to get 150 yards every week to win? No. The turnovers, whenever we turn the ball over, it's usually a loss. And we did a lot in Minnesota where we can't win anyway. Defensive MVP, take a bow, Fred Warner. My God, you had a great game. And all for naught. It's all right, Fred. You stay that way, man. This record will be all right. Offensive MVP. Man, usually I'm stuck on the defensive MVP. I don't know who to pick on the offense this time. Yeah, Jordan Mason's probably it. But Debo had a good game. George Kittle had a good game. I don't know what to say about Brock. I can't blame them because I said if Brock didn't get them bounced up in the air in INTs, it's probably a win. Okay, you can judge Brock if you want to. I have no grade for Brock. George Kittle, defensive MVP, offensive MVP. Mason did put us in position to score every time, though. I'm going to give it to Jordan again. Kyle Shanahan's play calling. You know what? It still smells bad. My God, Kyle, what was that last play you did? Okay, Kyle gets an F+ today. Nick Sorenson, I give him a C-. Justin Jefferson gets paid the money he gets paid for a reason. Ain't nobody out there going to do any better. That's my grades. Okay. Fam, after the game, make it short and angry. No, usually short and sweet. Make it short and angry. Matty.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Well, it was rough.
Terribly.
It was rough. But I'm just hoping we can get this I'm just hoping we get this all worked out early. We lost to them last year. We still made the Super Bowl, so it's not like this is over. You know.
No, and
we're not done.
We need to be careful about overreacting to losses, especially this early in the season.
I agree.
The things we lost the things that caused us to lose could be easily fixed. So you're right.
Yeah. Well, we know Jordan Mason's the real deal. I'm also going to give him the offensive game ball.
Yes. Last week, yes.
Defense, I've got to give it to Fred Warner.
Yeah. Easy choices this week.
I give it to him for that pick or for the interception.
And the fumble. George is busy today.
Yep.
He worked his ass off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. So, I don't know, man. It was rough. So, but we just got to keep our heads up and hopefully they make the right adjustments. I felt like some of the play calling was pretty shitty. Like, man, come on.
And Matty, somebody said, were we short week? I mean, the 49ers, you notice how peppy they look in the fourth quarter when they're going for that drive? What was all that pep earlier? Oh.
Yeah, where was that when we needed it, man? Yep, I agree, my friend. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, oh, now we got some urgency. Like, man, we should have had this urgency earlier.
Did they take the Vikings for granted? We got full of ourselves by beating the Jets. I hate to think that's true. These are professionals that have no business entering that mindset. But the 49ers woke up, and we're losing this game. How much time we got left? 5 minutes of fourth quarter. Whoa, we better get started. And it's too late, guys. It's too late. God.
Maybe do that in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 1-1. We'll be fine.
Yep.
Give me some grades on Brock.
We gotta.
What do you think about Brock?
Well, when we go to, you know what, dude? He's gonna be all right. I
think so, but
everybody has a bad game.
I just worried about him because he looked like he had too much time to throw, and says, I'm not used to this. He's going through all his reads. Brock got through 3 progressions on several different occasions, and then a couple of times he made the wrong choice.
I saw that.
He's not used to that.
There's sometimes where I'm like, dude. Yeah, I was like, man, there's some dudes open, bro. Like, where are we throwing this?
Okay, he'll watch the film.
He'll get it straightened out.
Yeah, he'll
watch some film. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. We shouldn't be worried about it. You shouldn't be worried about it.
I'm not. I'm done.
I'm sure Rudy's in here giving us some shit, man. If it, like my Christmas wish, Ronbo, like if you can make that happen, just get rid of Rudy. Like you can keep the rest of them.
Well, so funny.
I'm just tired of his 1994 bullshit.
That's a reflection on him more than anything else. I mean, since 1994, how many has he won? In fact, since let's go back 70 years. How many has he won? So every time he says that, he just makes himself look foolish. I don't care about that. What bothers me is that young Montana using 49er greats. And he's a friggin' turncoat. Oh, I can't stand it. I watch it for a few minutes, and I try to be fair. I can't. I got to give him time out. Oh, he sucks on so many levels.
Oh, my goodness, Ronbo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree, man. That drove me crazy.
But anyway, Nick Sorensen's getting a lot of flack.
Man. Yeah.
Matty, are you mad at the defense?
A little bit, because we stumbled on both sides of the ball. So it's like I'm really trying to sort it out, and I think I'm gonna rewatch some of it and see
clearly,
kind of pause and break some stuff down and see what we got going on, man. Because I don't know.
Chris Conley.
I'm more upset at the offense.
Yeah, Chris Conley came in the game and immediately made a catch, got open and got a delivery. Brandon Ayuk, he's gonna be a couple of weeks before he gets ready to play. Can we afford that?
Not really, man.
He's got to get ready now.
What do you do?
I play him a little more sparingly. I'm going to JJ more. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. I'm just pissed. It's like I saw it coming too. It's like we could all see it from a mile away. You want all this damn money, and then you hold out, and now you're not ready. What are we paying you for?
And he looks soft. I'm looking at Brandon Ayuk walking. Yeah. Brandon Ayuk looks soft and a little bit fat. I say, I thought you were working out while you're holding out or holding in. Oh,
apparently not.
Matty, I'm gonna see.
Not enough.
Tell you what,
anyways, buddy,
I'll come back Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be around.
All right, fam.
All right,
Good for
buddy.
you.
Well, you guys, you keep your head up, Ronbo, and the rest
right.
of the Niner fan, keep your heads up, guys. We'll be all fine. We'll be good. We
And
got this.
Wait for the Rams to play it. I'm sure we're going to be fine after watching the Rams.
Yeah, and the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys lost.
They did beat to death. So didn't see the Hawks
Beautiful,
lose.
Ronbo. Beautiful. Yeah, that'd be nice.
See you Tuesday,
All right,
man.
buddy.
Night, fam.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Night, fam.
Night. Yeah. And do we do this? Okay. We got hold on a second here. Okay. Oh yeah. Native Niner, I have to admit that I take back trade Debo a chatter. Debo looks like the only offensive passing threat that was ready to play this year. Because Native Niner, he was the one who came to camp. He already got paid his money. He worked out hard. He lost weight. He was very, very conscientious about how he was going to play the season. He came in with the right approach. So, I was talking about him bad. I stopped midway through the game. Debo made some great catches today. Great catches. Triple A. Come on in, fam.
Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah. Run it down. Brock's performance. Who did well on defense? Who did well on offense? Kyle Shanahan's play calling. Yuck. Nick Sorenson's directing of the defense. Let me have some.
I mean, what the heck was that today? Like, today, we looked like butt cheeks.
Yeah. Didn't feel like playing. They really looked like they didn't really feel like seriously about this game. They played pumped up against the Jets. We got to play the Vikings? Oh, man. We just walk through this and come on back home, go to bed. Got their ass kicked.
And then, to be honest, Ronbo, to me, Brandon Ayuk looked tired today.
Didn't he?
Like he was sluggish.
Slow.
Yeah.
No pop.
Like, he should have got paid earlier in the off season.
True.
Because
Part of the 49ers' fault. Agreed.
Yeah, because and that's what training camp is for. Is to get you ready for the season.
Right? He wasn't getting ready.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, in our defense was okay today. I mean, except for Fred Warner, he made a spectacular play.
No. Fred was the only one playing with the energy we're used to watching. Everybody else is sort of just going through the motions out there. Well, not everybody else, but too many guys. But you can count how many guys were playing intense. And some guys are just, oh, man, how many more minutes left in this game? Yeah. Come on, guys. This is what you do. Do it. So, it's only week 2. We'll be all right. In fact, getting this beaten early in the season may be good because the 49ers, I know they don't like this any more than we do, but go ahead.
But, yeah, and then Kyle didn't call a good game today because I don't know what the hell he was doing today.
It's like they were experimenting. Even though we're losing, he's experimenting. What are you doing, Kyle? What is that play? Isn't that a little risky? Oh, throwing that ball down the sideline. Why?
Yes.
Oh. And they read that like a book. As soon as Brock let it go, they were on that. Oh, of course they were. He had to pivot to throw. He shifted his whole, boom. Side army went, okay, sure. But still, the defensive lineman has the advantage. He's got plenty of time to react. Oh, that's just a bad time call, Kyle. That was really bad timing.
Yeah, but at least the Cowboys, the Lions lost today. So,
Lions lost too?
yeah, they lost to Tampa Bay.
Oh, I saw that highlight. I didn't know I was watching. Okay, Cowboys, Tampa Bay, and you already know the Rams and Hawks are going down. We might be okay. Well, everybody's 1-1 though in
Yeah,
the division. That's no good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just week 2, so
I mean, we need to stop.
hopefully
Yes,
they'll get it together.
we need to calm down. We do. We just don't like the way they lost, I think.
Right. So,
Yeah, we'd be okay.
but if I had to give a ball game on offense and defense,
Yeah.
defense would be Fred Warner and
Easy to pick.
offense would be Deebo Samuel.
Give it to Debo. It's a coin toss. Debo. Debo had 100 yards, I think, in receiving. A little bit more. Let me see how much Debo. How many yards he got on receiving today? Debo wasn't bad today.
Thing like 110.
Yeah, 110. So I can't be mad at Debo. I got to stop talking about him. I'm done talking about Debo. All right, fam. We're gonna go. I'll be back Tuesday, and I need to cool down and let's see what happens. And we're gonna be mad as hell tomorrow.
Yeah, so. I'm gonna drink a wine right now.
Drink that whole bottle. Enjoy. All right, fam. Night, AAA. Appreciate you, fam.
You too, thank you.
Thanks, fam. Night, AAA. Hey, Robert.
Ronbo.
Robert.
What the fuck are they doing, Ronbo?
I wish I could explain it. I'm trying to understand it. That's why I'm talking to everybody tonight, trying to get some kind of reasoning behind what in the hell was going on out there.
See, okay, look, let's put some things into context here. Week 1 was the Jets. Did you see any pass rush? You see any edge rush? You see any pressure or anything?
Yeah, kind of. Much better than today.
I don't know.
Well, okay, it was kind of equal, but I seen Leonard Floyd really making Aaron crazy, but Nick did better today than he did last week. Nick had 3 sacks, I think. So the pass rush was on and off. That's the problem right there, Robert. Yeah, go ahead.
But see, Purdy only got sacked. See, last week, Purdy went 19 for 29, 231 yards. He only got sacked twice.
Yeah.
This week, he got sacked 6 times.
I mean, they drug him down to the dirt every few minutes. But in the beginning, the offensive line gave him all kind of time. I don't understand what happened. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's cool. It's just defensive pressure. Because I think they won off the Jets. It was an easy win. And again, this is what happens when people don't go to that training camp. They hold out in training camp, and now you start, and now you have to now get in shape during the game. You out of shape.
Whew.
So yeah, Brandon Ayuk is a little tired, and you see Bosa. Hopefully, Bosa gets his ankle all right, because that was crazy.
Hey, it was an ankle. It wasn't his knee then, huh? Because an ankle will be all right probably as long as they're in a high ankle sprain. Okay.
Oh, it was his ankle or his knee? I thought it was his ankle.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. He walked back and he had a look on his face like he wasn't. I'm sorry. Say again?
No, because I didn't know. Because the way they looked like they were stretching out, it looked like he was rotating his ankle, like stretching out his ankle.
Right. I thought the ankle was being rotated too. Because if it's a knee, I think it's an ankle. The ankle will be fine.
I think it's the ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, there's difference when you in that training camp and you getting in shape before the game, and now you see now he has to spend what? Let's just say
2 more weeks. I give minimum.
Game 2, so this is week 2. Maybe 2 more weeks to get back in the game straight.
Minimum. I mean, the thing is, because in 2 weeks he'll be looking a little better. It depends on how hard he works out in camp or practice now. I hope coach has got him on some wind and endurance building stuff. So, yeah, we got 2 weeks before we see the real Brandon Ayuk, because I'm tired of looking at this one. Robert, man, I don't want to see this one again. Last week was pissing me off. This week really set me on fire. And the thing is, he got paid that much money, and he's out there assing around. God.
Exactly. But then what's up with Kyle? What was he doing?
He's struggling without CMC. Kyle's got to figure that out, though. He really is. He doesn't know without CMC. CMC makes him feel more comfortable or something, but Mason's still bringing the same amount of yardage on them runs. CMC did a lot of other things, too, though.
Mason's doing good right now. When Christian McCaffrey comes back, how is that going to work? You think Mason's going to have a drop-off?
Yeah, but only because he's going to share the load, whereas you saw Gurindo come into the game tonight, and Gurindo got dropped like a bad habit immediately. See, that's what do we do in practice, fam? Gurindo should look a little better than that, though, because I've seen him run. I've watched his film. He can run the rock.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like he's running around with new guys. I mean, basically, it's the same core guys. I mean, they should all know what they got to do.
Yes.
You can't just hold out and trade a cap for the money. I mean, I get it, but still, come on, you got to stay in the game.
You got to train.
You got to stay in the game.
Trent came back looking like a big butterball. These guys got to know, you hold out for all that money, you're going to embarrass yourself if you suddenly sign a deal and come in looking like that. Everybody's talking about you.
Four receptions for 49 yards. That's it.
And that means he has less than 100 yards in 2 weeks of football. Ooh, that is not helping Brock. And people blaming Brock for everything. It's BA to some degree, too. He's not used to not working without BA. And BA's out there half-stepping because he can't do any better.
And Debo got he had 8 receptions for 110 yards.
See?
And then he ran, but then he rushed where he was negative 10 yards. So
I don't want to see
but
that.
Still.
Jet sweepers get on my nerves. They got to stop with that. They've got that figured out. Teams know when Debo's getting ready to run. It's his formation. There's everything we do. It's similar every time. And Debo comes streaking out the back, and they snatch him. Robert, we gonna make it short and sweet as we always do. I'm gonna see you Tuesday though, unless we need to calm down. Right now, everybody's mad as hell. We're probably saying things we didn't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, but real quick though. Hey,
okay.
Rams is losing to the 14 right now, so that's
already. And it was all up in here, talking. Yeah. Who they playing? They playing the Cardinals.
Playing the Cardinals.
I feel better already.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that too.
Oh yeah.
Fam, I'll see you Tuesday.
Man. And real quick, once again, shout out to Vince. He's going to be listening to you tonight, Ronbo.
Wait,
he goes in, and I guess he was listening to you. Some guy called in, I believe, last week saying something about the Packers. He said we ain't got no quarterback or something like that.
Don't you love that stuff? These people always dig a hole for themselves, and they think we don't keep receipts and take notes. Gotta be kidding me.
I tell you, man.
Robert, I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, man.
Night, fam. Jack Jones says your plays suck, man. Jimmy G, he wasn't wrong. But Jack Jones. Normally, Kyle calls a pretty decent game. I don't know what was going through his mind that night. Bill, oh, God! I know Bill's gonna be overjoyed about that Dallas team, that great state of Texas.
Yeah. Here's where we're at. In spite of all the mistakes,
many of them,
all the bogus things. If he would have ran that ball instead of throwing it when we were at the goal line before Donald threw that 97-yard touchdown pass that we turned over the
That's
end
right.
zone.
That was on the heels of that mistake.
TD, we would have won the game. Because all we would have had to do was run the ball and get a touchdown. Instead of throwing, we were like 3rd and 1. We would have had to run the ball. That one mistake can actually cost the game. So I was walking, and I knew when he made that mistake, you don't do that in the Minnesota Vikings, especially with our karma and our luck not winning in Minnesota. I knew that was going to happen.
And you're right, too, because it definitely happened. We watched that whole miserable thing unfold right from that play you're talking about. I forgot. We had just screwed up on the 1, and we probably should have cooked for 3, and they wouldn't have got 7. All these things, that if you connect all these dots, we did it to ourselves again. Again.
So we need to kind of be, even though it's the beginning, we need to be kind of be worried because we're going to go against the Chiefs and we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. There's a lot of things that needs to be done between now. I mean, the Rams are just like, we'll play them. That's not what the game I'm really looking at. We need to be concerned the game after the Rams, where it counts, where it matters, because teams are going to start catching up with us. And Seattle is 2-0. They won't be 2-0 next week.
Wait, did Seattle already win today? Wait. Seattle played already? Did they play early game too?
Yeah.
Who they
already
beat?
won the second game in overtime.
Who they beat?
They believe. Hold up, beat the Patriots.
Oh no! And a lot of us were hoping the Patriots could do it since they did it last week. So they sit on top of the NFC West like they did last year in the first few weeks.
It's all the hope up, and Kyle needs to panic. He needs to hit the panic button. He needs to figure out and look at the defense, because the defense, despite of all the mistakes, the defense could have held it together. There's some kind of weak link there. I just haven't figured it out.
They was on the field all day, Bill. We kept them out there all the time. We're out there throwing INTs and fumbling the ball.
A couple times in certain games all day, and they came out and won. That has nothing to do with it. There's some kind of they need to get their stamina. They need to get on the treadmill after this game. Wait a day,
make sure
get
BA's
some
with
rest. Yeah, start treadmilling from 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. Field all day with Kyle. And if you can't handle it, then no, I can't do this.
No, you know, Bill. But the thing is, you can't do apparatuses to grow your endurance. You got to get out there, bump and run, get hit. Football shape is a whole other ball game. Guys can go out there and do all the workout they want. Football shape is a whole different story. They got to get in football shape. BA is not in football shape.
BA needs to do the same too, because I noticed he was really rusty as well. And the O-line, you guys need to learn how to block. That's not acceptable.
They had a day.
I'm not blaming Purdy. No, that man is a soldier. That man fought. He was fighting tooth and nail with the O-line collapsing and crumbling around him, and Kyle doing Kyle things. He gonna get that kid hurt.
I know, right? And BA's not.
And there ain't no way somebody gonna step out and come over here. There ain't no way nobody will come to our team. It'll be season over.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out, Bill. I'm gonna tell you what. I'll see you Tuesday, and let's see. I can't wait to see what's being said, but we'll see, because we're in second place again.
Man, the Rams are gonna lose. The Cowboys lost. Congratulations. I knew they were. Give me a 49er shout out.
A Niners, Big Bill.
Before I go, look at the bright side. At least we didn't get blown out like the Cowboys did.
No, we rarely get blown out, but we still found a way to lose that. But anyway, we'll be all right. All right.
Yeah.
Night, Bill. Or good day, Bill. Every time we play, it's like it's evening when you lose. All right. See you Tuesday, Bill. And Sharon.
I'm so disappointed in our team right now.
Aren't they awful? I mean,
Ronbo, what was all that about? We were not connecting. Brock wasn't really accurate today. Kyle's play calling stinks.
Oh, there you go.
And then I think the Vikings were using some of our plays against us because of Sam Darnold was with us for years.
Kyle said, "Don't worry about that. That's not going to be a factor."
Kyle should have worried about it, because that's exactly what it looked like. They were using our stuff against us.
And they knew when Debo's going to come around that corner. Everybody knows what we're going to do before we do it.
That was going to happen before it even started. I mean, game ball, I'm going to give it to Bosa, and I'm going to give it to Fred Warner. But other than that, I don't know. It's a short week, I guess, but I'm still blaming everybody because they weren't connecting. Kyle's play calling sucked.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even try to change it up. He should have just used what we normally use. I mean, we were right there at the goal line. What the hell? We could have scored and won.
We have a red zone problem. Did you notice that? Last week we
kicked
weren't real good in the red
ourselves in
zone
the butt
either.
again.
Yeah.
We never have issues in the red zone. Everybody wasn't connected. Brandon Ayuk held out because of money. Is he overrated and overpaid because of the money? And that's why he's sloppy?
But maybe he is as good as his money is, but he ain't because he hasn't been ready to play.
No. He should have been playing and practicing and waiting for his deal to come through so he wouldn't lose his touch. But he lost his touch.
He said he was. You got to play football. You can't just go work out. This is the thing about Brandon.
You can't just hold out. You need to be playing with your team. You were hurting the team yourself. You weren't playing right today.
For 2 weeks, we got
Nobody was. They all need to be in the corner.
Honestly,
and think about it.
George and Mason and Debo and Jawan Jennings, they get a pass. They can have fruit cup for dinner
tonight. At least I don't have to hear it when my brothers know. At least when my brother comes, I hear it because but they're
gonna enjoy
35 to what? 19.
Is that all? Because I thought somebody said they had 44.
No.
I thought.
Maybe they did, but the last time I checked was 35. Maybe it would.
See, it was in the 40s. When I checked, they were up 13-3. The next time I looked around, somebody said they were losing. I didn't know how badly. They put a 40 burger on them.
Yeah, they got shot out. But other than that, Ronbo, it was a sloppy, ugly game. I don't know what the hell was going on. They were all over the place, running like a chicken cut off their head.
But did you notice how well they were playing?
They were
in the
making them see ghosts.
Yeah.
And then they said we were spread point by 6. I think it was the other way around.
Bet it on that,
we were the underdogs.
Oh, God.
I'm going to hate to say it, but the media is going to give us some problems this week about our team. They're going to say all kinds of stuff.
Well deserved.
But no, I'm not going to listen to it.
That power ranking's going to drop.
That's just how they are. But watch and see. Oh, the Niners need to trade this. Watch.
Yeah, we got to trade everybody now. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got to go.
Yeah.
Watch.
I always say, okay, and who are we going to bring back? We were probably going to win 10,
they
12, 13
should bring
games.
back Breida. I thought Breida did good.
Because
Breida
if they're not going to let Grindo play, bring somebody.
Bring Breida.
We cannot
or somebody
run that. How many? Let me see how many carries did he get carried today? Rushing.
Probably not that much that I've seen.
Where is rushing? Receiving? Rushing. Okay, you know what? 20 carries. I'm okay with 20 carries. But it didn't help us win, though. He still had 100 yards.
No.
20 carries, 100 yards. Mason can run that ball. He really can.
Kyle needs to be punished. Because his play calling was really stinky. He gets an F+.
I gave him one, too. Because Kyle, for no other reason but that last play.
You almost got Jordan Mason hurt. Debo came off limping with his ankle.
So you would think they learn from these mistakes, but they never really do.
Are we cursed? But
as far as Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah, Minnesota, we can't play in Minnesota. Next time it's a crucial game and we're going to Minnesota, we all need to panic. It's over.
We all need to be on our knees praying.
Hard. You know. Crying and everything else.
Oh, but what made my day was Cowgirls lost, so I'm good with that.
I know. And the Rams are getting killed right now by the Cardinals, so, you know.
Yeah, I know. Rudy, you need to shut up and need some tissues.
No, he won't shut up. Rudy has no shame. That's the most shameless man I've ever seen. Remember him and that...
he makes himself look stupid.
His team's not doing anything. He's
Every
talking loud.
week when he comes up in here, he makes himself look dumber and dumber.
Right? I mean, I don't understand. If you have a winning team, I could see. But you're getting your brains beat out? What are you talking for?
And you're thinking that you guys are going to beat the Niners? The Niners are going to be pissed off next week because of this game. Guarantee you.
And he lost too many people on that team to be talking about beating the Niners. And Brandon,
I hope we get Greenlaw back.
Oh, that's
hope
for a
we
while.
get Greenlaw back, and who else needs to come back?
Well, we CMC. We got a few people we got to get back, but
I
anyway,
think CMC is going to be determined to get back sooner than 4 weeks.
Well, 6 is probably a minimum. Sharon, we're going to go. I will see you
I'm
Tuesday.
telling you one thing, though, Rombo. It makes a difference with CMC and that.
A lot. More than people
So
understand.
I think that's a problem, too. They miss CMC.
All right. Okay, I'm going to see you Tuesday.
All right, Rombo.
And tell Mom I said hi. We'll get him next week. Hi,
I
your
hope
brother,
so.
too.
All right, let's get it done. I'm going to go in hiding.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Sharon. King Baller, Rams are down 21-0. See, Rams, when you smell bad, you need to shut the hell up. You ain't got no ground to stand on. Shut up. And Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, I know, bad loss, but the curse is still rising. I tell you, Darnold has our number.
Well, not only that, the Vikings, it doesn't matter who's over there, they're going to beat us. They're just 32 years.
The question is, who's the last 49er backup quarterback that beat us? It looks like Darnold, the first one, I guess. I don't know. Do you know anybody else? Montana? I don't know. With the Chiefs?
Oh, backup, you mean?
Do you know anybody?
No, I'm here.
Yeah,
that's a good trivia question.
Going to another team and start?
But Michael,
Yeah, and that becomes a starter on another team. Yep.
Michael, I don't know if you know or not, but here's my question: who was the quarterback for the Vikings back in 1992 when we beat them?
That's a good question.
Hey, anybody know? I'm dying to know in the chat. When the last time we beat the Vikings in Minnesota, who was our quarterback and who was their quarterback? My God, this is ridiculous.
I don't know if they had a Florida State quarterback, because there was two Florida State quarterbacks drafted that year. One was Casey Weldon, and another one was
Michael, it had to be Steve Young.
Anybody knows the answer? Steve Young won. Yeah, let's see.
92. That had to be Young. We haven't beaten them in Minnesota since Steve Young.
Did Warren Moore play for Minnesota too? Oh, did he?
I'm trying to remember who played for Minnesota. I can't remember.
You guys got to look back. I was only in 8th grade, so I don't remember.
I was barely watching, but I just don't know. Anyway, I'm going to look it up.
I'll tell you this. It was a good game.
Culpepper?
It was a tough loss for us.
Culpepper goes back that far?
Who?
I see Culpepper's name up there. For 49ers, it was definitely Steve. Because that's 92.
Yeah.
He won in 94. I'm trying to understand who for the Vikings. Anyway, that's all right. Point is, we can't beat them in Minnesota.
Adam Jones, I thought you were going to hit 100 yards, but I think Mason did 100 yards back-to-back for week 1 and week 2. I guess Mason did it back-to-back.
Yeah, running back is not a problem for the 49ers. Some of the other things CMC does, we're helping Brock out, but running back's not it.
I think Ayuk is getting cursed. I think Ayuk has a curse behind him.
92?
Because
Randall Cunningham was
he didn't want to take the money. I think that's what it is. I think Ayuk has a curse.
No, Ayuk has a I'm not ready to play is what he's got. Rich Gannon?
You don't want to play?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Young versus Gannon. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, yep. Okay, yep. Rich Gannon. Yep, I remember him. Rich Gannon. He used to be with the Raiders, too.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang, the Baltimore Ravens lost today, too. Everybody good losing today. All the playoff Super Bowl contenders, except the Chiefs, right now they're tied 3-3, but everybody's losing today. It must be a curse of week 2. What is this? The Rams are getting blown out 21-0. The rookie from Ohio State got 2 touchdowns for Arizona. Harris.
Did the Jets win?
The rookie from Ohio State, yep. Harrison, the one that his father used to play.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Did the Jets win?
Over 100-something yards already, Murray. He has over 100-something yards in the first quarter.
I told you this. You knew that was coming. I told you. Did the Jets win?
Jets won by a touchdown, yes. Jets won.
All right.
Giants lost.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, you knew that.
But I don't know when the next time... Well, I have to Google it. Would the Niners go back to Minnesota again? Because they do predict when we go out there again every year. I have to look that up. When
we went last year and this year.
We're
not going to play the Vikings for a little while, I don't think.
No, I think it'll be another 2 more years we'll be in Minnesota. We'll probably be home with them.
Well, it's not going to count.
But no.
We're talking about going there and winning.
But Warner, I give him a game ball to Warner. He's the punch out man, Mr. Punch Out, Mr. Punch Out. My offensive player, You got Mason. I guess I'd say Kittle. Kittle did good.
Yeah.
You got Kittle, Mason, and Debo, the three-headed monster. The other one didn't show up today.
Yeah. Well, they better show up next week because this has to stop. The Rams need to
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, but Ronbo, we got to worry about the Rams. If they lose today, they're going to be pissed at home next week. The Rams
Good.
will be pissed.
Good, because there's
Let
nothing
them be
they.
pissed, 'cause
There's
it's going to be a bloody
Michael.
war.
They've lost too many people. There's nothing they can do about the ass whipping they're going to get next week. Michael, we got to go though. Let me see you Tuesday.
Everybody, Nikita's a little upset about it, but she's got the Eagles winning tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well. All right. We'll see you Tuesday.
Well, I'm going to meditate with 49ers. Just relax, have a couple of drinks, and go out and relax.
Have
Spend
3.
time with your wife and kids. Yeah, spend time with your wife and kids. They're more important. Yeah, you take care, Ron. I'll see you then.
You too. Night, Michael. Hey, yo, Jalen.
Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Ronbo, let me tell you something.
Okay.
This man now is 0-3 against the Vikings at away. This man can't coach. Plain and simple. You can try to put this on the players all you want. I'm not about to sit up here. No, Ronbo, look, I don't have that much time. Ronbo, we have to stop sitting up here saying, oh, it's on Brock. It's on Debo. It is not on these all-pro players who have made millions of dollars because how good they are. It is on that man, Kyle Shanahan. He cannot coach when under pressure, Ronbo. Let me give you a quick comparison real quick, Ronbo.
Okay.
You know, during the Olympics, when you got that real world-class sprinter that's used to just burning everybody and just dusting everybody, the second he gets into a race and he looks beside him and he sees somebody running with him, and he turned his head and he say, damn, you still here running with him? And he loses that race, is because he's out of his element, Ronbo. He's not used to seeing people being able to run with him. The second we get Kyle Shanahan off of his game plan and he got to drop back and make guys throw the ball and he can't just overpower somebody running the ball, he can't coach. He chokes. He can't coach, Ronbo. His play calling was terrible. Terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. Plain and simple. Hands down, no thinking about it. We shouldn't have lost this game. We got out-coached. Ronbo. We didn't get out physical. We didn't get out-coached. This man can't coach. Now, here we go next week, Ronbo. I'll be back next week because I know I ain't got that much time. We got the Rams next week, but that's all I got to say. We got out-coached, plain and simple. There is no excuses.
And no argument for me. Yeah.
Here we go again in the chat. Oh, let's get rid of Brock Purdy. Let's get rid of Debo. Let's get rid of Ayuk. How about let's get rid of the coach that's lost 2 Super Bowls? How about that? Man, I'm getting tired of him. Fuck him. Fuck Kyle Shanahan. He can't coach. He gotta go, bro. This man is 0-3 against the Vikings. Ronbo, if we lost to Sam Darnold away, you think we can beat Jordan Love in Green Bay?
Well, you know, we haven't been there yet, have we? Since Jordan Love's been. Yeah. It's to be concerned.
You damn right to be concerned. This man cannot coach when under pressure. You give me an example of Kyle Shanahan coaching well in an under pressure game. I'll wait.
Well, that's just playoffs.
Well, player, why don't you pick a coach that can replace Kyle Shanahan then, player? You know what I'm saying, player?
Wait.
He don't lost 2 Super Bowls. I don't give a damn what you're talking about.
Listen, David, you know, these things, Kyle, he does get himself entwined in these messes. I don't know, because the thing is, we had the playoffs last year. We got out of that by hook and crook. So he's had his moments when he was okay.
Oh, no, I'm not going to let you do that, Ronbo.
What?
You catching the ball off his helmet is not being well coached. Brock Purdy running for all those yards with his legs and extending plays is not being well coached. That's on Brock Purdy and Brandon Ayuk being good players. Kyle Shanahan didn't get us there.
Yeah.
He did not get, 10 points in the first half in the Super Bowl, Rombo. Let me get a 9 to shout.
That was bad.
I ain't got too much to say.
No. I'm taking what you said to be the gospel truth on most aspects anyway. So it's okay.
Let me get a 9 to shout out, Rombo. Hey, he a genius, remember? He the best offensive coordinator in the NFL, Rombo. He a genius. I'll see you next week, Rombo.
All right. I'll be back Tuesday, actually. Night, James. See, Kyle keeps upsetting him like that. I really, there were some moments when I'm not in the camp that blames him completely, but there are some moments when he is questionable in his judgments. Hey, Tony. Jalen and Tony back to back. Oh, my God. Kyle, cover your ears.
Shout out to Jalen, Ronbo. He's right.
No, I know he was
He's
right on
100%
so many points.
right.
I know.
You know what pissed me off, Ronbo?
What?
I got up at 3 a.m. to watch that game.
Oh, my God. Just to be disappointed.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for Fred Warner, that we could have got blown
It could have
out.
got worse. I was worried about being blown out at one point, too.
He punched that ball out on the goal line and the other time.
Because he was coming in for a touchdown.
Yeah, Jordan Mason had another good game, but same with Debo. He went up, climbed the ladder for a few balls there.
Yeah, Debo looked good today, actually.
Who else? Yeah, but
Juwan Jennings. That catch he made was incredible. Woo! God,
Yeah.
that was good. Kittle had a great job today. Yeah.
That was Jimmy G was right. Your play calling sucks, bro.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
And the other dude said 3rd and 1 on the goal line. You pass the ball, run the ball, man.
I know it's only 1 yard. You can fall for one. There are times.
They did the same thing last week.
I don't know.
Right, 4th and 1, and you know what? There was play there. They had them tired. Right, they were so tired, and Kyle Shanahan just does them a favor and calls a timeout. What are you doing? Calling timeout? They're tired, mate. You had them on the ropes, and then when the shit hits the fan, he goes no huddle. Bit late for that, bro.
I remember that, and it looks like our guys were confused about that too.
All right, and they moved. How fast did they move the ball when they went no huddle?
It didn't really make a lot of difference. I mean, well, you know what? The fourth quarter looked like they woke up all of a sudden. Oh, it's too late.
That's what I'm
you guys
saying.
might as well go back to bed.
When the game was on the line, they went no huddle and they moved the ball so easily.
It was frightening.
Why don't you do that all the time? Plus, when teams play Kyle man on man, he seems to falter a lot.
Well, I don't know. He's got to get fat. First of all, stop depending on Brandon Ayuk. Let's get Chris Conley in there for a little more reps and let Brandon Ayuk get in shape other
I saw
ways.
Brandon open on a couple of occasions, Ronbo, but the ball never went to him.
Yeah, no, and not only that, there's some outlet passes that Brandon should have went through. I do wonder about that, Brock. I mean, Brock actually, there were some guys in position to make plays. He kept threading needles, and I kept wondering, Brock, you didn't. There's a guy open over there on the right. I don't know who the number is, but I can see him clear as day.
Wide open.
Give him the ball and get the first down, and then I don't know if that's Brock. Is that Kyle calling that play, or is that Brock? I don't understand.
That's Kyle calling that play.
Something's really coming undone.
Well, I'll tell you what. Jerry Rice and Steve Young were on this team the last time we beat them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said 92. That's young. Right.
Yeah, Steve Young, Jerry Rice. But, you're not going to go into the playoffs looking like that.
Better not. And well, they won't get there in the first place, so that'll be fine. Because if they don't pick it up from here, yeah. You know what, Tony?
You still reckon we don't need an O-line, Ronbo?
Well, they look good in the first few minutes of the game, and then they turned to mush suddenly. It's as if the Vikings made adjustments and saw some kind of weakness. I suspect Trent Williams will be in better shape soon. The rest of the guys, because Trent had some lag spells today, too, especially on the run.
Can't just blame Trent.
No, I didn't.
Okay, Trent gave up one sack.
No, I'm saying, but that's usually not the case. He's not Trent Williams just yet. We need a 100% Trent Williams to succeed. That's how bad the offensive line has been. But they look better with Pony on the right side. We were doing okay until it looks like we got ran out of gas midway through the second.
Okay, we look good with Pony. What did I say to you the other day about participation trophies? Pony's making Timmins look good, all right, but they're still getting around him. We need a right tackle.
Oh no, you're talking about
right
McKivitz.
tackle. I'm not going to blame Trent. Yeah, I'm not going to blame Trent for that loss. He allowed one sack. Big deal. The first game back, he didn't even allow one pressure.
There's a little bit of continuity issue. Well, it'll probably get better. Tony, we're gonna go though. You know, we keep it after the game, but I gotta believe it's getting better. I'm going to. All right.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. all the time to watch them lose.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
all
man.
right, Tony.
All right. Shout out to Jalen. Jalen, you're 100% right, brother. I'm with you all the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody else. I'll see you in the next one.
All right, Tony. Keep your head up. Cheers. We'll get there.
Cheers, mate.
All right. King Baller, I'm going to let you guys read that. You know what? It's hard to side against Jalen because the things he's crying or complaining, and not crying, but complaining about, he's got a legitimate argument in some cases.
I put it next to the table there and kind of fold it in.
Papa Drake.
Yo, I'm here.
Yeah, he is. Come on in, Pop.
Yo.
Yes.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pop, I wish I knew. Most of us are confused as to where that energy from Monday night went. There wasn't any out there tonight. Break it down, Pop.
Well, I mean, all right, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just going to tell you what happened. First, you have a short week, and you have to travel across the country.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, there seems to be a pattern with athletic, aggressive defenses that like to clog up the middle of the field. And number three, we do have a head coach that makes every single call on that field. So, you know, your head coach is supposed to win you 3 or 4 games a year just on play calling alone. And he was unable to do it this game. That's the reality. That is the reality. Now, you can't turn the ball over on the road. You're supposed to bring your defense, which they did too. You're supposed to bring your special teams.
Oh.
But when you bring your special teams, Ronbo, you have to use your special teams. I'll give you an example. A few moments ago, during the Kansas City game, Kansas City was on the 1-yard line against the Bengals, and they kicked the field goal. They didn't run a play. They didn't try to do nothing crazy. They just kicked the field goal, and the game was tied. Had they kicked the field goal, guess what? Maybe you don't see a 96-yard touchdown.
I know.
Number three,
that's the pivotal point.
Very opportune.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a game of inches. It's a game of coaching, you know. But these are things that we've seen. If you can break Kyle Shanahan's scheme, he panics to adjust, or he just doesn't adjust. And he's got to see that certain things are happening with his team. Like, okay, they're clogging up the middle. I got to call plays to the outside. I got to call some screens. I got to call some reverses. I got to do something to get these guys moving from one way or the other.
Yeah. Get them unbalanced. Yeah.
Exactly. Number two, I've seen him. He'll run the ball. It'll be. I think there was one play in there. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole game, but from what I saw, I remember a play. Mason got 9 yards on the first play, and then he threw it the next 2 plays.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like you get out of you get out of sync very quickly when you just stick to your scheme or stick to your script. And here's the sadder part: in the old days, when the 49ers would script their plays, most of the times that ended up in a touchdown.
Yeah.
In the old school days, when they were winning Super Bowls, that ended up in a touchdown. When they would script 15 plays, when Walsh did it, and in the Seifert days, and when Mike Shanahan did it, those are touchdowns most of the time, not punting. You know what I'm saying? So there is definitely an issue here, but like I said before, folks, don't panic.
It's only week 2. We're way overreacting.
We're 1-1 in the preseason.
Yeah, I've already calmed down.
This is the 49er preseason. We're 1-1. Now, if I was the Cowboys, I would be concerned.
Yeah, because that was a country whooping. Yeah.
That was a country ass whooping right there, okay? Now, in the 49ers case, this was a case of really Darnold making one more play than what – actually, he made a couple of really big plays that Purdy is not making. Purdy is not making these big throws like he should be making for a person who wants to warrant a $60 million contract.
But, Pop, I wonder if he had Jefferson. That throw Darnold made on Jefferson was amazing, but Jefferson had our defense turned around sideways, backwards, and everything else. And then when they got down there, he still made a fool out of him. Mm-hmm. Remember, Jefferson is a huge factor, and B.A. used to be. I'll be glad. I'll be glad when he gets back into form.
You know what? This is the NFL. This is not for long. You're only as good as your last play. And right now, okay, I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to be overly critical because, again, this is the 49er preseason.
Detroit versus everybody.
Blows everybody. You lost today.
What is with losers talking trash? I don't get it. They lost.
Lost at home. Lost at home against the Bucks. All right, so anyway, if you look at the whole concept of what's happening here, it's typical 49ers. As long as they can get to 3-3 by mid-October, they will typically go on a run, and they will end with a winning record, and they'll be in the playoffs. That's what it's been under Kyle's regime, except for maybe a couple of years. 1 year we had like 8-1.
Yeah.
Everyone didn't see him coming.
2019.
Yeah, so look, I wouldn't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it.
All right.
It wasn't a blowout. It wasn't like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? No. This team is not ready to play football right now. That's simple.
Exactly, and that's summing us up great. Pop, I'll see you Tuesday, and we'll be even more relaxed. All right, fam. Appreciate
so
Pop.
we were in the studio today, so I can't get the girls on, but hopefully, if there's like a 4:00 game, we should be back by that time, and we're to get them in. So, Ronbo, have a good one.
Yeah. Next week's already
Big shout out to you in production.
Thanks, fam.
Yeah, the girls miss you. They miss your smile. You keep smiling, Rambo, because a lot of season left. And a lot of bad football being played right now.
I know,
a lot of bad football.
All right.
Give my best to the family. I'll see you Tuesday.
I will.
All right, Pop. Night, fam. Yep. Good day, fam. We're early today. I keep forgetting.
Especially the same old sorry-ass Rams.
You know, because the Rams, man, they need a hush. NG49 says, Jekyll and Hyde, we see this before. No panic. No one goes undefeated anyway. True. I mean, it is what it is.
Detroit blows everybody.
It's early in the season. Get these losses out of the way now. Make some adjustments, corrections, and yes, we're not going to go 5-6 in a row losing like that. I just don't believe it. So, breathe, fam. Breathe. Let's go Donut and Denisha. Come on in, Donut. T.
Everybody, calm down on Kyle Shanahan. My man Papa Dragon is right there.
Yep,
Jalen, you are my man. Mr. Bill, you are my dude. You understand me? But y'all's 100% wrong. You understand me? Because, first of all, now is not the time to try to replace Shanahan. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? His scheme works. It's just situational decisions that are only in question. But as far as everything else, you know what I'm saying? I am happy that the way the game went for two reasons. One, we are the NFC Championship still. You understand me? But it takes something to get us off our high horses and let us stay focused for the rest of the year to come. This is only week 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is only week 2. So, with the other things I would like to say is that I'm looking at our next opponent. The Rams is getting their mother dub plus butt whooped. You understand?
I mean, every time I look up, there's another score.
Man, I would like to let you know right now the score is 24-3. And just down here in the commercial, I can't believe my man Rudy is trying to say something or anybody else. Let it go, everybody. That Detroit fan that tried to interrupt my man Papa Dragon, Detroit over everybody. How you still like that bad taste since the NFC Championship last year, player?
Donut, they got a butt whooping today already, right along with us. I don't know what is he doing.
You understand me? So NFC, we still the Kings until the end of the damn year, until the playoffs come and say so. We still gonna make the playoffs. I'm still, it's like Shabazz. It's not gonna be a perfect season. It's not gonna be maybe a 14-win season. Let's take this one to chin, take our ball and go home, take this one in the net, go ahead and eat some good food, and enjoy the way that Dallas has got their butt whooped. The Raiders, they snuck in, but they know they're going to have a lot of things coming. And Seahawks, we will see you later. Everybody else, let's get it. I know it's a short week. Tanisha went to the stove. She says hello to everybody, but I just want to close it out like that.
Yeah.
Keep it going, Niners! I'm going to give a shout out to everybody. I'm going to save your voice, Mr. Ronbo, because it's a happy day. Even though it's a short loss, it's not a butt whooping like the Cowboys. See y'all later. Love y'all. And let's keep it going. Bang, bang, and mother duck plucker, not again. And goodbye, baby.
There he is. Don't give our best to Tanisha. See, that's the way we got to do. We can't just fall all apart every time we lose a game. We can't start getting rid of everybody.
Love that guy.
You know, I mean, we need to calm down. We've been doing this for a long time, but you know, it's time for us to think about it. Don't lose our mind over every time we lose a game. I mean, the Super Bowl's a different story, but these regular season games, losing like we lost, we saw what we did wrong. It wasn't about like the Cowboys. Now, there's a team you need. If we lose by 44 to something like that, then let us all fall apart at the same time because the foundation of this building has been blown up. Oh, my God. Hey, Jarrell.
Or if you're losing 24-3 in the first half of football.
You know? Hey, L.A.
Yeah, Rob.
Where are them Rams fans? They're not in here right now, are they? And finally, they showed a little restraint when they're – no, here's Ramia Sports. That's the first one. He's still saying stupid things like 30 years will become 40 years soon. And Ramia, 2 trophies in 70 years, 100 years from now, you're still going to be talking about maybe 3 trophies. Get up off of that. It's stupid. Jarrell, let me stop, man. What do you got anything to say about this game?
What's good,
I haven't talked to you in a long time. How you doing?
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I've been watching you since I was 13, 14.
I know. You know, I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I'm 21 years old now.
We were talking about that. It's been a decade since I started doing this on Ready to Go Radio, and now here you are at 21. Actually, Tony over in San Jose area. There's a kid out in New Mexico too. They were all kids like you, 13, maybe, yeah. So yeah, delighted.
Yeah, what you do for us, Ronbo. Like, this is our coping mechanism, basically.
Thanks, Jarrell. Well, you know what? I want all you guys, all you Z people, man, Z kids, man, you guys are going to get your trophy soon. I got a feeling that the 49ers, because they look like poop today, let's see what they look like next week. Because the 49ers, every year when they get the brains beat out, they come right back.
Hey, well, Cowboy fans, you just signed
CeeDee Lamb. Jarrell? Joe, we lost him.
Hello?
Yeah, there you are.
Hello?
Joe, was that you were talking about who the Cowboys just signed?
No, that was not me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, because we're not the worst of the day. I mean, if you're living in Dallas, you're not happy. The Rams are not making LA feel any better about them in their current state of madness. So, you know, let's lose it by a few points on a short week traveling to Minnesota. I don't know if we need to be so embarrassed. So,
no, definitely not. I just wish the Raiders and Seahawks lost today. Then, you know, I would be perfectly fine.
Did the Raiders win?
Yeah, they beat Baltimore.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn it.
But
See,
yeah.
There's always something that ruins a perfect day. Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk about, like, no one's really talking about it, the special teams unit.
Yeah.
They've been horrible, even last year.
In preseason, we were looking at that.
Today,
we thought it'd get better.
We got, the block punt, the muff punt. Like, it's just out of hand, you know?
That's the second time in the entire time Mitch has been with us. Do you know that's only the second time they did that? Mitch has been with us, what, 5 years now? Twice. Why today? Why? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, Fred Warner, though, he's on pace to
he's
become
on fire.
greatest the player ever.
I hate when he
He's
plays that
doing
hard
out there.
and we lose, though. Damn it. Fred did everything he
Yeah,
could to get us
no.
to win that game.
He's got to be a Niner forever, for sure.
Yeah. Hall of Fame, first round, first ballot.
Oh, we 100%.
But
Debo played amazing.
Didn't he? I'm done picking on D.
Yeah, me too.
I was all
usually
over
a
him.
Debo hate.
Same here. I said we got Ayuk now. We can let Debo go. When Ricky gets back, there ain't no room for Debo. Shit, man.
Yeah,
Ayuk is pissing me off now.
All of them.
No, not Debo.
Exactly.
God.
Yeah. Man, our receivers do need to do a better job, bro. They need to help Brock out.
They do. Yeah, because everybody's blaming Brock, but he's used to having Ayuk just go downfield, Brock put it right where he needed to put it. Ayuk would pick that thing off and he's into the end zone.
Definitely.
George Kittle's looking good though. If Kittle is okay, have you heard any reports about him in the last? Oh, he came back on the field. He's okay. He's okay.
He came back.
Yeah.
He was on the cart because he was dehydrated, I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never went down because of dehydration. I've never always wondered what that feels like. I think you get lightheaded or something. But yeah, you gotta keep the fluids. Damn.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think Bose is okay too.
Yeah, look
That
at his
one-
ankle. Yeah, maybe he'll play. All he's got to do is tape it. He'll be all right. Joel, man, I tell you what, man, get back. I'll be back Tuesday. All right, I'll be looking for you.
All right, I'll be
All right.
here for
All
sure.
right, Phil. Night, Jarrell.
Appreciate you, Ron.
Appreciate you too. You know this. Have a good night.
You too.
And Mr. Blockeye says, hey, boneheaded ish caused us the L. I got work to do. Okay, because here's the thing, fam. Guys, thanks, Mr. Block, guys. If we're going to blame Kyle for every loss, now are we ever going to give him any, because we win more games than we lose. Are we going to give him credit for winning, though? See, because we always give him credit for the loss. I'm just saying, Eric.
Yes, how you about?
Eric, that's right. You went on some kind of a vacation or something. You went somewhere, and you're back, I see.
Yeah.
And you got back just in time to watch your team take over the NFC West. You're 2-0.
Yeah. Wow.
I tell you what.
I don't know what else to tell you, but I mean, today, what was that?
I don't know. The 49ers, we get 2 or 3 of these every year. I hope we don't get any more than that this year, where they look completely it looks like there's some kind of disconnect going on in the field. In the beginning, they were running around looking like they were dazed and tired, couldn't deal with the time zone, doing things that made no sense. Kyle act like he hadn't slept all night. It was just a very strange thing. The offensive line was pretty powerful in the first few minutes of the game, and then they faded, and then we got Brock laying down in the dirt for the rest of the morning. I don't know. They'll go home. They'll get some rest, and they'll pull themselves together. Because you can't blame them for having a short week. These guys get paid a lot of money to keep themselves ready to play in these kind of situations. That's what they get paid for and endure and get their bodies fit for. So,
Yeah.
a lot of teams, everybody travels across country. I mean, it's just part of the schedule.
Yeah. For me, I'm still trying to get back into West Coast time type thing. It could take a couple of days, bro.
Yeah. Eric, were you all the way on the east?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was in D.C., in Virginia.
Oh, yeah, you're all the way East Coast. You were out there for about 2 or 3 weeks, too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? You'll get over that lag. It's when you leave the country is when you come back and the lag just feels like you're getting punched in the head.
Geez, yeah. I mean, I've done that so many times. Let's see, I've been to Italy quite a few times.
Yeah,
and
you know what it is.
always, when we get back, it takes like 2 to 3, 4 days to get healthy again.
Been through the same thing. Been throughout Asia, and every time I came back, it took like it's like a drug effect. You're sitting there. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, and you just pass out. You didn't even know you were asleep. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jet lag is serious. So can you imagine what football players are going like, traveling like that? I guess it does. They didn't look like the energy level was terrible.
Yep. I mean, it's just and when I got bits and pieces of the Monday night game, I was in and out for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, they looked really good last Monday.
Oh, did they? Oh, they were ready for Bear then. At home.
Yeah, I mean, like Dan Flynn, they looked really good on Monday night. From what I get.
Yeah, what you saw was real. They'll be fine. The 49ers will be back next week. I got a feeling with a vengeance.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the Rams are going to be the recipients of all that rage because them losing don't mean a damn thing. They're going to still get their butt kicked. I feel very confident about that. I shouldn't because that always causes us to lose, it seems. But the 49ers got to be pissed at this performance. So we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, huge. And 5 halftime score, 24-3, Cardinals over the Rams.
Eric, I got to tell you, I don't want to be bothered with. I don't want to have to play them either. The Cardinals are scary. I knew they would be because they assembled a bunch of guys over there that are the wrong kind of guys to give to Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
But and it looks like the defense isn't bad. Apparently. Oh man.
And a few years back, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago now, we decided we got family down in Arizona, and we decided to go down, and it was like right in the middle of the Seahawks week with Seattle was down there, so we're like, well, let's go to the game. I tell you, Larry Fitzgerald, he had a great game. I think Kylo, I don't know if he really played that game or not. He was still very much a rookie back then.
I tell you, he's ready to play now, and he wants to get people critics off of him. Hey, we got to go. We always keep it short after the games, but I'll see you Tuesday if you got time since you're back. All right?
Hey, no problem. I'll see y'all Tuesday.
Looking forward to it.
All right, now I'm muted.
All right. Have a good day, Eric. You've just got Cardinals at the Super Bowl. Okay.
I'm unmuted.
Okay.
What to do, Ronbo?
Anthony, come on in, man. I didn't know you was Amtrak. You're Amtrak. What is it? Anthony?
Ronbo.
Anthony, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronbo, what I told you about IU.
You know what? If you said anything bad about him, I'm sure I agreed with you. What'd you say about Ayuk?
I told you, IU only get open because CMC draws so much attention.
Oh, a good point. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
I told you that.
CMC,
now look what happened.
Yeah, CMC we're a different team without him, period. I mean, Mason's doing a great job out there, but there's something about the CMC factor. He puts defenses on heightened alerts.
He demands a lot of attention.
Yeah. So we're going to have to find a way to come out over 500. CMC's going to be back. We got to be, let's see, 5-3. We need to be 5-3 at maximum when he comes back. Yeah. Oh, I know, right? We got to do it, though. We got to find a way. Because he'll fire. The team will get a spark from his return to begin with. And you got Mason to give him a spell. So we'd have to work. Because Mason's going to be a bad, bad boy. Him and CMC together, that's brutal. So we just got to stay above water until he gets back.
I mean, it seemed like to me, Devo put the team on the back today.
Didn't he? He looked good today. Okay.
Yeah, Devo was catching everything.
Anthony, Brock has a thing about his bread and butter receivers. He forced that ball to Debo a couple of times. He used to do that with Ayuk, but usually it had a good result. He spread the ball around pretty good today. Debo got some, JJ got some, typical guys. But he really wanted to go to Debo a lot because they had a good chemistry during camp. Anthony, is Debo the kind of guy to carry that kind of weight? Ayuk can when he's himself. So I'm a little worried about that. Ayuk's got to hurry him get back on his horse. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, because, I mean, it looked bad, Ronbo.
I know.
He did all that in offseason.
I know.
And he was a non-factor today.
Yeah. Well, all of them going to look out. Ricky Pearsall is jumping at the bit to get back out there. Ricky Pearsall comes in and makes a splash, and Ayuk still ain't ready? Ooh.
Still ain't ready.
Yeah. Of course, Ricky, I don't know how good he's going to be, too, because he's having to stay out of the way. Ricky's been out for 3 weeks.
And I hate to say it, Ronbo.
What's that?
As much as I love my boy, Trent Williams, he out there look like the Pillsbury boy.
Or the Michelin Man. That's what I was just telling Tony. I said, I still need a Trent Williams. I'm sorry. You're from Memphis. Yeah, Trent still got to look like Trent Williams, though, for the offensive line to be fully effective.
Yeah.
He's about 10, 15 pounds away from playing weight, too. You know what? This
he ate a little too many biscuits.
And gravy. That's what will do it every time. Anthony, the problem is when these guys are taking time off, it hurts. And then they come into play, and, man, it's
I mean, at least we didn't lose like the Cowboys lost.
That's what we can hang our hat on today. We say, well, we didn't get our brains beat out like the Cowboys.
Ronbo, the Saints went in their lunchroom, took their lunch and dared them to sit down.
See, but hey, here's the thing, Anthony. I looked up at the scoreboard and I saw they was losing. I immediately felt bad because we were losing at that time. It was 13-3 Dallas. I said, oh, shit. I looked back a few minutes ago. Somebody's making jokes on the chat. I said, what is the score? Dallas losing by 34-10. Really? I felt good. I look back again. It's a 40-burger against who? The Saints? Oh, God, good.
I was like, oh, man. I said, well, I'm happy now.
Same here. That's the only thing that takes the pain off of us today. Dallas and L.A.
Yeah.
I think we got to go, though. I'll see you Tuesday. Let's stretch it out a little longer. All right?
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Phil.
All right.
Good night, Anthony.
All right, good night, Ronbo. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, fam. Night. And Raymond, come on in, Raymond.
Man, what's up, Ronbo, man? First thing I want to say is these clowns keep coming off mute, man. I got to sit back here and wait. They need to sit back and wait. Nobody want to hear they 2 cents when people call them and talk to you and not them. But I got that off my chest.
Right.
Now, the 49ers, listen here, man. All of that sloppy playing, we done got a punt block and all that stuff going on. How in the heck do we let backups drive down the field when we need that drive? Those are backups in the game. They didn't have no Justin Jefferson out there. Their running back went out the game, and they got our backup quarterback out there, and they able to move the football down the field when we needed to stop.
I didn't even pay that
We needed to stop right there.
Yes,
so
indeed.
all of this, yeah, you're right. Everybody's mostly right. Kyle was calling some wild stuff. We were making a lot of sloppy mistakes, but still, thanks to Fred Warner, we had a chance to win that game at the end of the game, and they allowed those boys to pick up 2 third and longs with backups. That's unacceptable. That's totally unacceptable. They drove down the field like that and got that field goal. They should have never got that. That should have been stopped. We should have lost the game with our offense. Not just let them go kick a field goal and then now we lost the game with 3 minutes on the clock against backup.
And Raymond, if you back up a little bit though, that pivotal play when we didn't get the touchdown and they took over the ball at the 1. If you was like me, she ain't going nowhere. We're going to get that ball back in good field position. Bam! There goes Jefferson deep downfield. It's a 97-yard touchdown. What?
Right. Even with all of that said and done, at the end of the game, we scored that touchdown because of Fred Warner made the man fumble. We got all down until we got the touchdown. Now Jefferson is in the locker room. Their running back is on the sideline. They got backups all around the field. And they got our backup quarterback in there. We can't get a stop.
It was nasty.
We can't get a stop.
Ooh, I need a paper bag to put on.
Now it's up to our offense to fail. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If we just stopped them they had third and long 2 times. And they got the first down. One on a back shoulder throw that straight down the seam. I said, what the heck is this, man? You know, after all of that struggling we did the whole game, we could have still won that game at the end. And we let backups beat us, man. We let their backups beat us. That's not a good sign to me.
And Donald made some throws. I mean, them throws he made between defenders, I mean, he put the ball right where it needed to be and had to be. We couldn't make no plays.
Man, we got Brock Purdy throwing picks. We got a block punt. The punt returner out there act like he lost his mind. He want to drop the punt. Man, just move out the way. Don't even try and catch it, man. Just get out the way. You know, and we still had a chance to win that game, and we let the backups.
Bad as we played.
We let them backups go down the field on us like that. That made me upset right there. And then their defensive line looked like our defensive line supposed to look. Brock Purdy keep getting sacked. We got both of the only one got sacked. We can't get no pressure on the quarterback.
Well,
man,
you know what?
I'm a little upset about this.
They did, but Darnold kept escaping. I don't. That's just all the wheels just fell off. Raymond, they look tired. They played more juice than that last Monday, or this past Monday.
Yeah, man, but we still had a chance. We should never let them backups go to the field like that. Our backup quarterback against our starting string defense, they didn't have Jefferson out there.
I know.
Jefferson wasn't out there. You know,
he left
they
early.
didn't have the running back wasn't even out there.
And Jones was sitting around on the sideline, looked like somebody peed on him. I was loving it. Aaron Jones said before the game, I'm gonna get 100 yards today. And I'm going to get a string of 100-yard games going again. I was waiting for that. I said, they go get your ass. Go ahead, keep talking. They did.
Yeah,
they killed him.
I still want it.
But we still
lost.
That's
my still want it. And I wish you fans would respect Ronbo's platform and stop butting in the conversation when you got a chance to wait. If I got to sit backstage and wait, y'all sit backstage and wait.
That's a good point.
Stop pushing the mute button.
Good point.
But other than that, man, salute to the platform, man. I'm upset, boy. I don't like to lose, and especially this. And the way I saw it, it irritate me, man. They gave up the game at the end to backups. That irritate me.
And you pointed that out. I wasn't really paying that a whole lot of attention, but you're absolutely right. We was beating the guys that come in when the starters leave, and we still couldn't get it done. No,
crazy, man.
God. That's fine.
Yep.
We'll be back next week.
We'll see what happened against the Rams, man. But shout out to you and your platform, man.
Club.
Appreciate everything you do, Ronbo, man.
Thank you, Raymond. All right, fam. We'll be all right. It's only 1 week. It's 1-1. It's okay. All right.
Yep. All right.
Hope you got some time Tuesday. We're looking for you, Raymond.
Hey, right, Fred, one of the best in the business, man. Jesus Christ.
I
love Fred Warner.
First ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Even if he quit today,
He number 2 to Patrick Willis.
Ooh, him and Patrick. That's it. All right, fam.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
all right,
Raymond.
Ronbo. Y'all go ahead, man. Go Niners, man.
All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right.
Yo, Frank.
Ronbo.
Frank, I just realized ain't no point getting mad after 1-1. If this is later on down the season, it affects the playoffs, get mad. But, Frank, don't hold back. What are you feeling? Jump on it.
Oh, man, I could enjoy my meal, man. Nah.
Come on. Now nothing stops a man from eating.
Oh, man. No, it was, I agree with the last caller. At the end, we still had a chance to win. Like, we couldn't get a stop, man. We had two third downs and couldn't create one stop, So, I mean, like I say, I ain't about to get put on too much into it. Week 2, I don't look for us to go undefeated.
Nah,
I know
that
we
was
ain't
never
all
gonna
the way. I ain't all the way at full strength,
Yeah.
but we still had an opportunity to win this game, even how bad we played. So Fred
That's
Warner
crazy.
definitely was a beast out there today. Him and Mason had a good game as well. So I mean, it's just got things we got to clean up. Well, they do have to get they need to get on the same page as secondary, because Brown and Odom and then Ward and Brown, like the secondary not communicating or something. Like they not clicking back there.
And
You know
how they
what I'm
get
saying?
turned around
Like,
by Jefferson like that? That was crazy.
Just
Turned all the way around.
Brown jumped. He was watching the other player was crossing the middle. And then he should have just stayed back instead of jumping and then stayed back. And should have known that Donald was going. When Jefferson on the field, stay on Jefferson. Just keep your focus on him.
Because he's the most dangerous guy out there. Especially safety, you have to use common sense. Absolutely right.
That's what we miss. That's what I miss Hufanga, man. Right there, you know what I'm saying? That's what I miss Hufanga right there, man. So, I don't know, man. I didn't expect that, man. But then, hey, we haven't won since, 92? Last time we won in Minnesota was 1992, I believe. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a curse or what playing in Minnesota, man. I don't know what it is, man, when we play in Minnesota. So, I don't know. I mean,
because it used to be cold.
I'm mad because I don't like to lose.
It used to be the weather. I don't know what it is now. That's just strange. I don't know. By the way, I'm not Amtrak 49ers. We got that cleared up. I had him mistaken. He is not the Benedict Arnold. If you see that clown that calls himself Young Montana, that's the Benedict Arnold. All right, go ahead, Frank. That's what happened.
Yeah, so like I say, I'm a man. I don't like to lose, but it's early in the season. We won and won, so it's a good thing. Was how we always turn our season around. Next thing, who we play against, so we always turn them around.
Yeah,
come right on time.
It's the same team.
Who we play next week?
The Rams. You know how many times we played the Rams?
They set it up so perfect.
We beat the Rams. We see the Rams every time we get through getting beat by some strange way of losing. We always see the Rams next, except for last year. But every year before that, we just got through losing. Here come the Rams, and Debo always holds a clinic. Let's see how Debo get loose this week. Yeah.
Now, Arizona beating the brakes on them, 24-3. I don't know, man. But man, I needed Seattle to lose, so everybody could be 1-1, but they on top, so we right up under them. But we right up under them. Yeah.
Second
so
place.
No, we had dropped to third, I think, because if Arizona win,
did Arizona
they
win
go to
last
2
week?
because Arizona beat.
Arizona
lost,
but they lost last week.
But they win. They play a division opponent.
Oh, that's right. We
win.
Lost to a division.
They go to.
We beat it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We lost in the the NFC conference. We ain't losing in the division, but Arizona
just
about to win
on top of the Rams. Ew,
so I think we go to 3. Arizona go to 2. Seattle go to 1.
We're one seat from the bottom. Frank.
Yeah,
1 seat from the bottom. Yeah,
that's crazy, right? In 1 week, that's crazy. In 1 week, that's crazy.
It'll change next week too, though. No problem, because it's early.
Yeah, it changes. Yeah. If we win, we'll go 2-1, and Rams will be 0-3, and it depends on where Arizona play and Seattle play.
Get ready, Rams! You sorry mofos. Hey, you know what? I tell you what, I am worried about the Cardinals, though.
Yeah, they look a little good. I'm not. Let's just focus on the Rams. We got just one game at a time. Let's just focus on the Rams. We ain't worried about that bridge when we get ready to roll. I ain't worried about the Arizona. I focus on the Rams right now, man. So, it's cool, man. I'm not gonna get on, beat my chest and upset. They know what they gotta do. They know the corrections they gotta make, man. And they just gotta get on the same accord, man. That defense, man. So. Fred Warner shouldn't be the only one out there dominating, man.
And that's the gospel truth. Frank, you know how we do after the game. I'll see you Tuesday. I hope you got some time and fry up some extra fish sandwiches and fish sandwiches for everybody. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, there we go, man. Love you, Ronbo. Shout out to the squad, everybody. Ellis, Papa, everybody, man. All of y'all, man. I'm good with all the names, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Tony's and everybody. Shout out to everybody.
Hey,
I love y'all, Ronbo.
yeah, we love you, Frank. See you Tuesday.
All right.
All right.
Okay, see you Tuesday. All right.
Frank. Oh, hey, Frank, give a shout out to moms, too. Yeah. Hey, let me give a shout out to Amtrak Niners. I made a mistake earlier. I had him confused with somebody else. Amtrak Niners is legit as a 49er fan as you're going to find. Back up off him. He's cool. But when you see that fool young Montana use no prejudice in going after him, I'm only going to give him 10 minutes at a time. That dude, man. Hey, Alyssa.
How about them same old sorry ass Rams 31-3?
Is it got to 31?
Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Third quarter just started. Let's go. Shit, let them get 50. Cardinals gonna have 50.
Boy, don't let them do that. Go out, Ricky. Boy,
man, let them do it.
Ooh, Rudy.
Yeah, please.
And he'll still be talking. Oh, you guys went in and lost to a team that most teams wouldn't beat. Hell, my team would have beat. No, they wouldn't. Alex, talk to me about this game, though. What are you thinking?
Lose brain cells and shit like that. You know, you just the level of delusion, man, intensifies by, you know, triple time. Anyway, but you know, man, look, they got us again. Mm-hmm. You know, and
33 years.
I think O'Connell. He has Kyle's. He's got Kyle's
number.
He's got Kyle down to a science. He plays him better than anybody that Kyle has a relationship with. Besides, I don't know if Schwartz, but he's a defensive coordinator. But O'Connell has like I don't know. He's got something on him because even when he was coaching for the Rams, that's when, you know, I think the Rams had a little bit more of a contest when O'Connell was with the Rams still. Wasn't he with the Rams? He was the staff. Wasn't he part of the Rams staff before?
What was his position though? Was he playing? Because they have.
I believe he was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and he got a job because he did such a good job with them. Yeah, when they won that Super Bowl, he was the guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that doesn't mean that we should have lost the game, but when you look at the turnover ratio and how that put them in a position and just some things that we didn't do, I mean, you lose the game. That's how you lose the game. You only need sometimes, you know, one mistake could blow it. And it's just you got to limit the mistakes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know, but shout out to Fred Warner for playing the way
he stayed focused.
Shout out to Fred Warner for, you know, going out there and showing. He you know, he was showing the team and everybody on both sides. Man, look, this is how you're supposed to do. You got to play hard.
Yep.
You know, he's setting the example, and like I said, I have a lot of respect for him, and he's been the most consistent, as I said before, out of everybody who's got a big contract on his team. And, you know, I you know, he has my respect and many others, you know, and for a reason it's deserved. But Kyle's got to figure out something else to do in the game offensively if he's got everything solely, you know, surrounded around Christian McCaffrey's presence. That's a mistake that he made, and that's something that he's going to have to fix. Mm-hmm. We have too many weapons on this team for, you know, Christian McCaffrey not to be here and the offense just look mediocre.
Do nothing. Exactly.
That's bullshit. We have too many great players on this team, on the offensive side of the ball at that. So I seen he gave the ball to Juszczyk a few times today, or, you know, Juszczyk got the ball. And they need to continue to keep doing that and stop, you know, with the predictable bullshit, running those plays that we're losing, you know, getting tackled in the backfield and, you know, stuff like that. The plays with Debo that you were talking about that we all hate.
Everybody's got that.
I mean, you have to be more creative than that. And if Kubiak is still calling the plays for Kyle, I mean, maybe he needs to go ahead and take that back, because if the offense struggles again like this next week, then there has to be some changes made offensively. You know, let's not forget he gave the keys to somebody else.
No. Kyle's running around and looking at that clipboard. He's back. He was just letting him do it during the preseason. Kyle's definitely making them calls.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't just trying to make it seem like it would have been Kubiak, but there's something. The offense is struggling in certain areas, and we have just way too much talent to be, having that happen. And I think Brock will play a better game. He's going to improve. There are some things that he should have did better.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk is just totally out of shape and not prepared to play NFL in NFL football right now. I mean, it's obvious. He did put on some weight, but I was thinking maybe it could have been muscle, but he is moving kind of slow, and he's kind of, looking a little out of shape a little bit, and that's the problem with doing what he did. And I mean, shit, it just would have made more sense. He would have looked more professional, looked more serious, and maybe he would have he could have been a captain if he would have brought his ass to practice and still, did what he needed to do. So he didn't deserve to get a captain patch. I'm glad he didn't, but if he would have came, he would have had his ass in shape for football this year in the midst of everything, and he wouldn't have had any setbacks.
And he might have been a captain too. Phil, you know how we got to go. I'll see you Tuesday, Ellis, and let's. I can't wait to see what Kyle's got to say. There's gonna be a whole lot of conversation after this game. So, all right, Phil.
I mean, they look. You put 5 more minutes on the clock, we win this game likely. But you don't wait till you're down by 2 scores with 4 minutes left to start really trying to play football. It just doesn't work like that.
Especially after the first half.
Wake that shit up. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to the faithful, man. Y'all know what it is. It's game 2. I'm not too overwhelmed with it. These NFC losses and stuff like that always start to get us when it gets to that playoff time, and we're trying to get seeding and stuff together. So we can't afford to lose NFC games more than anything, let alone any games. But you know how pivotal those are, especially if Minnesota's going to be in the talks this year. They're looking pretty decent right now. But hit that like, man, subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet, and it's better to be a Niner than a Ram. I'll tell you that right now. So y'all, take a breath, y'all. You know what I mean?
We'll survive. All right,
awesome.
I'll see you Tuesday.
Peace. Yes, sir.
Emilio. We're really ready for some Latino heat. Emilio.
Yeah, what's happening?
We have to go through. It's funny though. Remember the days when we went through this week after week after week, and we sort of got used to it. Well, we never got used to it, but we'd be fighting mad every week. Well, now we only go through this every now and then, and I think we're doing a better job. I've already calmed down. Emilio, have you calmed down? Are you still mad as hell? Not Emilio. You never was mad as hell. You saw it coming, right?
No, well, this is all Shanahan. I blame this on Shanahan, all 100%. His play calling, it gets horrendous at one point. One minute he can look at the genius, almighty playoff calling. Another minute it's like, dude, what the hell are you?
I know, right?
What are you doing? You're too much in your head.
Really mind blowing.
One minute you need to run the ball, you don't run it. You got Debo on the backfield. I don't know what sport you got Debo in that backfield. You're gonna get Debo hurt. And then you're going to be wondering, what are we going to do for receivers?
I know, right?
It's not even the play. It's the fact that every time you have Debo back there, everybody in their mama knows that
that's what I'm
we're
talking
going to
about.
run the ball with Debo.
Stop running that play. And you know what? Every time you run it, I already know he'll get stopped in the backfield for either a loss or he may make it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. I don't know. You change the blocking scheme, do what you got to do. That's not going to work.
Don't we still have two other running backs on the roster? We had Garendo and somebody else anyways back there?
Gave him one run. I remember one run, Berger and Isaac. And I don't know if there's another one.
Put Mason. You can put. I don't care if you're just doing a trick play. You can put Garendo out there. You got Mason. Let Mason run that damn ball. You half-ass confidence in him. I'm like, dude, it's not McCaffrey. You gotta let Mason run the ball. That's what he's there for. Stop trying to use Debo. I'm sorry to say, but he keeps that up. Debo is going to have an ending season injury on a run play.
Right, because they come around there too fast and too strong.
Debo, and then you got Debo in kickoff return. Like, how much are you trying to use Debo? I'm like, you just paid Ayuk. I'm like, you're going to get Debo hurt. I'm sorry to say. Sooner or later, he's going to get hurt. You use him too much.
Did he use him after Cowan pissed everybody off? Because Cowan Ball hit him in the chest and fell on.
The thing I get, Debo requested me back there, but you should tell that dude, no, man, we're using you too much. But,
Yeah.
you know,
And then
he's
Isaac,
gonna get gas.
take the return.
You're gonna get him hurt.
Yeah. Garindo does a good job on it anyway if you let him do it. Kyle has got to think about rookies. But he let Cowan play, and now Cowan made sure that he stays that way.
I get we got that muff pump, but I'm like, that happens to everybody.
Yeah, I know. Ray McLeod.
This is Shanahan over. This is a pure thing of Shanahan overthinking everything. It's just he has a bad habit of overthinking everything, thinking knowing what he's going to do or what he's going to run and what he's going to call, and he overdoes it. He overthinks everything. Like I said, when you know it's obvious we need to run the ball, you want to throw when it's necessary. You know when we need to throw, you want to. I'm like, dude, he thinks backwards sometimes. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like you can tell it's him. Like he overthinks everything way too much.
And then we make mistakes, it's over.
Yeah.
We only need to make one mistake, I think, because we're still in that game though, even though we made all them doofus mistakes.
No, that's the crazy thing. Those, you gotta look. You know what's crazy? The same reason last year we lost that game is the same reason Donald got that pass off, overthinking the damn play too, because I was like, Chavez last year trying to go for an interception instead of playing the receiver. Same thing. They who was it? Brown? Was it Brown? Diggs at I
know the play you're talking about. I can't remember exactly who that was. But I remember that play.
Jefferson. I can't remember the play who let it go. But I'm like, you're watching the run instead
of watching
Jefferson
the receiver.
tonight.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that was Jefferson.
Yeah, the one with Jefferson. I can't remember what defense. It was a safety. I can't remember what safety it was, but
that was Jair Brown.
You see the replay. Okay, so it was Brown. So yeah, instead of Brown watching Jefferson, you're watching the run game. I'm like, dude, that's not your job. Your job is to watch the receiver. That's why you're in the backfield.
That's right, especially that far back down the field. He made a couple of tackles during the game, though. So Jair said, yeah, I'm going to stop this run. Jair, stay home. Just don't do this.
Technically, you want to make it stop, but your job is to watch the receivers if you're back there. Let the linebackers worry about that. If he has to come to you, of course, do that. But other than that, let the linebackers worry about that.
Yeah. And Fred Devondre got it. You ain't needed down there, man. And
we got good players. And they all want to make big. They want to make big plays, but they're worried about other stuff. I'm like,
see that?
But I totally blame this on Shanahan. Like I said, making stupid calls. Too many stupid mistakes by Shanahan. Like I said, it's already been rumored that if he doesn't figure this out and win the Super Bowl, somebody's going to get fired. And I think it's going to be Shanahan. I'm sorry to say, because it's already been rumored the Yorks are pissed off at this whole expensive-ass team, and we can't win the Super Bowl. It's going to get bad.
And been there so many times.
I see Shanahan getting fired. Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, we you know how we do after the game. I'm going to see you Tuesday and see who's hurt and who's not. That's the main thing that's worried me. Who's hurt?
I know if we don't make it to the playoffs this year, we might as well go after Belichick. That'd be the best bet.
God.
So, yeah.
Belichick's got to run the whole operation. We'll see. All right.
Hey, you might as well start all over. You get rid of Lynch and you get rid of Shanahan. You might as well just give Belichick the reins. Let him do something. All right. Everybody out there have a good night.
You too, Emilio. Great day.
Right. I'm enjoying this Rams ass whooping.
I know. See, that's what I want to check out too. All right. Have a great day, Emilio.
All right, later.
Rams. I'm going to be watching no matter what, even if I know what's going to happen. Lorenzo!
Hey, what up, Ronbo? That's fucking, you know what? Let's just fire the whole goddamn lot of them right now, you know?
Bring a whole new crew in.
Yeah, we're just bringing a whole goddamn new crew in. We're fucking 1-1, son of a bitch.
I know.
And I forgot. Fuck them Cowboys. I'm glad they got their ass kicked. So that made my day better.
Drag them through the mud. They were talking trash last week, too.
Hey, one was even trying to call me to talk trash a little while ago. I'm like, are you sure you got some fucking nerve, man?
I never understand why people get the brains beat out talk. I have never, ever. Well, you know what? Maybe the Raider fans, but usually people start it, right, Lorenzo? Somebody calls you a Raider camp, whatever camp. Man, what happened to y'all today? What are you talking about? Yeah, y'all lost, man. Y'all didn't win, and they still talk.
At least we were in it till the last 4 minutes, you know, and they were never even in it, you know.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I don't know. We lost because we turnovers like we lose. The only time we usually win or lose is we have turnovers like that.
Because you could have took the game anytime, any freaking time. I was picking on my girlfriend. I said, you know who I blame? I blame that he just got married. I bet he's having woman problems, you know.
Who's that?
He probably had some Purdy. Remember, he's a newlywed.
Yeah, Brock is acting. You know, there's some times that Brock
because he had something on his mind, man. He was
does
off
look like
a
that,
little
huh?
bit.
He does not
I mean,
look as
you got
focused.
four defenders around that guy. There's got to be someone else open. Fuck, you know. And he tried.
He did that twice today. I'm trying.
Yeah.
There's an outlet right
and
there.
And
to
then there
your
was
right.
one he got. Yeah. So he probably, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get into his personal life, but nah, I'm just kidding. There was definitely something off.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
sometimes you get into it with your lady, and it wears on you. He could be. They just got married though. They shouldn't be having any problems like that.
Last year he was like laser focused, you know.
Oh, he was
so
straight
call
money.
his wife and say, you know, no matter what, you know, you're good during the season. You're going to remember Brock is going to be always right.
I know.
Just get that through your head. Don't. Nah, I joke. It was
No,
a team.
he's
I
not.
thought it was a team loss, you know. Yeah, but he was off a little bit. He couldn't save them today, you know.
It's just those
Maybe
choices.
Bang,
you just point
bang,
out, though.
Lions gang.
It's just the thing, like you pointed out, though. It's just those moments where he's fitting that ball into real tight windows, and those guys over there open. Brock, why did you do that? I was just kind of confused by some of the things he did. He'll look at the film. I'm sure he's going to make adjustments because he knows better.
And then you see him on the sideline. He's got that look on his face, like he's got I don't know, something else.
It's kind of a blank look.
Like he was worried or something about what? Brock, she'll forgive you. Don't worry about it. You know, let's go.
There's a lot of pressure on him, Lorenzo. He could be. You know, Brock wants to do really well. He's pushing too hard. He's not looking relaxed and loose out there and thinking quickly and using his instincts like he did last year. Brock is trying for the big payday, and he doesn't want to blow it. He just needs to get back. Brock, Coach, talk to him. Brock, don't worry about anything more. I want you to be that Brock you were last year. Just play.
How about that Fred? God damn, that guy is good.
Yeah, well, you know he's good. Fred always brings it, though.
He just. But yeah, I thought it was like a team loss. You know, I had the moments either way, but then stupid mistakes both sides. I mean, the guy gave us a break on that punt. You know, picking it up and
when he made that recovery.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was both ways. You know. And I was like, we're in there. Then I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And I thought the game was probably lost at the start. They should have, if they'd have made that touchdown, we'd have won.
Yeah.
Instead, we got nothing. Got nothing.
And
they
gave them 7
field
points.
Goal. They should have went for the field goal.
Yeah,
at least some points. 3 points of work, you know?
Because they turned it into 7.
So, then they kind of went downhill for a bit.
Yep. Whole half.
Well, that's the way it goes, you know. They got 15 games left.
We'll be back. We'll be back next week. We need to stop overjudging these games.
Everybody's whining and bitching, crying, roll over. No, you don't give up until you're out of the playoffs. You know, until you're mathematically out, we're going to talk shit. Or I am anyway. Fuck everybody.
Good to hear from you, Lorenzo. As always, I'll see you Tuesday, fam. All right.
All right. Have a good one. Bang, bang. Later.
Yeah. Night, Lorenzo. Oh, God. You see that picture of Stephen A. on the screen because of 49ers. Because the Cowboys lost. He is the worst. Hey, yo, Bethel. I haven't talked to Bethel in a while. Bethel, come on in, man.
Hey. What's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, man, we just got through losing. And, oh, no. Here's the thing. You know what kills me? Zerper cannot be talking. You know, I cannot believe the Ravens lost to the Raiders.
Yeah, me either.
Bethel, here's the thing I'll never understand, and I've never done this myself. I don't know if you ever did. Whenever I lost the game, the last thing, you couldn't find me. I'd be hiding out. Some people, they lose the game, and they still be talking trash. It's hilarious. How do you do that?
Yeah. I don't know. They're not ashamed of themselves.
Shameless.
Should be embarrassed.
God. Anyway, Bethel, talk to me about this game, man. What did you see? What did you not like? Some of the players you want to give praise to, some of the players you wish would sit the hell down. Anything else you want to add? Go ahead.
But if I remember correctly, if I heard, didn't some of our good players had to go get some shots because they were hydrated?
Yeah, George.
I think they said
that happened to George Kittle.
He got 2 shots, and I think they gave like three to Trent Williams.
I could see Williams had that problem last week because he's overweight. He's laboring. Who else?
Yeah.
Did George Kittle, Debo too? Who else?
I don't know what other players were there, but there were some players that were dehydrated and.
It's an indoor facility. That's you know what?
Yeah.
They might have been drinking the night before. But, you know what? A lot of people still don't get it. And a professional athlete should know. Don't do alcohol 24 hours before you play ball.
Yeah.
They know better. I knew better than that. We figured that one out by the time junior in high school, when we were sneaking out getting beers, but we shouldn't have been. And it did bother you. You didn't know what it was. You found out about it. Dehydration is a mofo.
Yeah, and also another thing that was probably happening is that the whole team was all hyped up and they thought that they were gonna win an easy game until they start getting their asses whooped. Then they start waking up, but it was already too late.
Damn right it was, and I hope they don't really think that way. If they did, don't ever do that again. Don't take any opponent weak. God.
Yeah, because it sometimes always happens. You did what you did to the Jets and everything, and you go up to your next game thinking it's gonna be easy, and you're like taking it halfway until you're starting to get your ass whooped, but it's already too late by then.
It definitely was. Because they lost that game in the last few minutes. What if they would have played like they played in the fourth quarter, at least a couple of more quarters other than, they didn't have to play the whole game that hard, but something.
Yeah.
Oh, Niners.
Yeah, and then another thing is that if Kyle went for some of those 4th and 1s, would have either punted or would have either went for a field goal, it probably would have been for overtime.
And Bethel, how many times have we seen Kyle? We're saying, Kyle, it's 4th and 1. You've got nothing to lose. Go for it. He won't go for it. And then today, Kyle decides to go for it. And they shut us down. Oh, no.
But but he decided to do it towards a good defense coordinator. This defense coordinator is really a good coordinator.
Give it to him.
I actually want to get him as a defense coordinator because how good he is. Especially if you see that in Miami, you see in certain other places when he has good players. Yeah. He gets a lot out of his players.
But Tua doesn't like him. You know what, though? I really think, like you're saying, though, it's more about the energy level the 49ers had and lack of focus. And they didn't really look all into that game like they Fred did. We had 4 or 5 guys that looked like they was into the game, but we had some guys dragging ass. Brandon Ayuk, get in shape, man.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, but get in better shape and hurry up.
Yeah, Jefferson looked like he deserved his money. Ayuk looked like he didn't even deserve that money.
He might in 2 or 3 weeks from now, but you know what? It's not helping us anything right now. It's a problem,
Yeah. Yeah, because that's why you get paid a lot of money, because you help the team out. If you're not helping the team out, then,
why are we paying you?
Man, why you did all that stupid shit for if you're not going to do nothing?
So, we'll be okay.
Yeah, but hopefully they make their minds right and get focused and actually start doing something.
Oh, yeah. No, I look for a different 49er team next week. I just, you know what? I actually wish it was some other team besides the Rams. I don't doubt that they can handle the Rams. I want to see them play somebody that will actually offer a serious challenge. So, this is the only thing that bothers me. 49ers are liable to not take the Rams serious anyway. They've lost too many people. Their offensive linemen are gone. They lost Puka. Hell, they're going to what the Cardinals are doing to him is mild compared to what a lot of teams are going to do to him, unless they get some people back. So that's not a challenge next week. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but the thing is that you can't think that way because you never know.
They better not. Yeah.
Yeah, because hopefully the Niners do not have that mindset, because if you have that mindset, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
That's true, but
no matter who it is,
one thing
you'll make them look like a superstar.
But that's a good thing. But the thing is, every time the 49ers lose, it seems the Rams are waiting. This is a good thing. I like that.
Yeah. We always get that comeback, rekindle the fire.
And then we run off 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Timmy, we gotta go. Let me talk to you Tuesday, okay?
All right. Keep your head up. Let's go Niners.
We got this.
Hit the like. Let's go.
Fam.
All right.
Tony, ATL. Tony, what are they saying to you? I've been sitting here the whole morning. I don't know. How did you guys do in your game?
We play tomorrow night.
Oh, you're Monday night against the Eagles. So what am I talking about? All right, go Tony. If we got to lose, the Eagles got to lose too. Why don't anybody win too many games? Tony, you guys need to win a game so we can be 1-1. So, yeah. I was a fan.
Our defense is tight. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them, Ronbo. Our defense is tight.
All right.
Love my defense.
All right.
Ronbo, I couldn't
if you can
stop laughing.
Saquon, you'll be okay.
I said New Orleans had a good chance of beating the Cowboys, and look what they did. Ronbo, that's 2 straight games at home that the Cowboys are giving up over 40 points. Playoff game and today.
I just wonder what
Texas boy
Jerry
been
Jones has
crying.
to say.
Texas
I know, right?
boy has been whining in the chat.
We'll go how we go is how Dak takes us. Hey, did you see the game? Because I can't wait to go back and watch it. What did Dak do?
He threw another pick. Every time I seen it, New Orleans was driving and scoring. They control that game. They got a defensive end out of Wyoming, and Carl Granderson, who should have been drafted, didn't get drafted. I wanted us to get him. He had 2.5 sacks.
Ooh.
Chase Young had 2 sacks.
You was right about that dude, the Vikings.
Jordan had a sack. It was
Chase
a sack
Young.
party on
See,
Dak.
I knew when I found out Chase Young's neck was hurt, that was not the real Chase Young. Now he's over in Who Done It? Who Dat? Tony, tell me also, how did Micah do?
Who?
Micah Parsons. Dallas Cowboys.
They called his name.
What?
I don't think his name got called.
See, this is the thing. They got CD. The Dallas Cowboys have a lot of inconsistent players. Michael was tearing up. He did his podcast immediately after the game. I bet we won't see no podcast over on Bleacher Report for maybe by Thursday. Maybe. Kills me.
Alvin Kamara had 4 rushing touchdowns on those bums. I told you they ain't got no defense.
Well, that was obvious. 4 times Alvin Kamara by himself beat him. Whew, man. Kamara's a beast, though.
Actually, the Aints called off the dogs because they could have got 50. They did like Green Bay in the playoff game. They called off the dogs. Called off the dogs.
They put the second string in the last few minutes of the game?
No, they just started running, and it was like lackadaisical in the last 6-7 minutes. Yeah, running the clock.
Well,
I would have did play action and went down the field on their ass.
Tony, you got to be careful about doing that, though, because there will become that day that, you're rebuilding or whatever, and teams remember that kind of thing. So, you got to keep it gentlemanly, like, do a number, but keep it, at least keep it at a level where you can be respected so the team, all right, y'all did that? You got 67 points, don't you? All right.
When it was 35-19, Ronbo, and Kamara scored his 4th touchdown to make it 41, missed the extra point, they showed the press box and Mr. Spotlight got up and walked away.
Oh, I love when they
Right
do
when
that.
scored.
Oh, Jerry, come on back. Somebody pour Jerry a beer. Jerry, get on back here, man. It's week 2.
I told Texas boy, I got a friend that lives in Houston. I told Texas boy, my friend sent me a text. Right, it was right after the game, saying that no press were allowed in the locker room. They have to meet in the press room. Mr. Spotlight had 2 armed, plainclothes security guys standing in front of the locker room door.
They always do that. I've seen that a million
Mr.
times.
Spotlight was in the locker room. Then Mr. Spotlight was in the locker room with a baseball bat turning up. Shit. All you heard was him yelling. That was hilarious.
And yeah, you know what kills me about that? Dallas, they always leave that door open. That big door they got out there, it looks like an entrance to a large facility door, right? The push bar. That door is always open, and you can hear, I've heard shouting. Some people post up shouting. You can hear coming out of that facility. I said, who is that yelling? What? Oh,
Today was Mr. Spotlight.
That's hilarious.
Everybody now knows who Mr. Spotlight is. I don't even have to say his name. Mr. Spotlight.
Jerry, first of all, that's the problem with the Cowboys. Jerry Jones used to go in the office and get himself a GM and let them run the club and stop doing all that. Because you know what? I really can't believe that helps the club. It's all about Jerry all the time.
Yep. And that's why they in the situation that they're in. The Rams, I haven't seen nothing yet. I got the red zone, but right now they're showing Pittsburgh, Denver. Kansas City's getting ready to score again. This is a good game.
Chiefs?
Cincinnati up 16-10.
What?
Kelsey just scored around ball on the screen. Kelsey.
Damn it. You know,
when they stopped running zone, they man against Kansas City. I hate that. He let them run down the field.
Well, you know what? The Bengals play the Chiefs like nobody else. You know, the Chiefs beat us. They beat the Ravens. They beat the Bills, but they don't beat the Bengals. Boy, they have hell to beating Bengals.
He didn't score, Ronbo. He was short of the goal line.
Good.
Oh, Ronbo, now we in Arizona. It was 24-3 now. It's 34-10. And Arizona's driving. I'm loving this.
You know what is it, the half?
Oh, it's fourth quarter.
Oh, it is fourth quarter.
25.
But because the thing is, if they put a 40 burger on him, Rudy, there's a fake. That must be the fake Rudy, because even that Rudy ain't that shameless. Still talking.
They're about to put a 40 on them. They driving. They inside the Ram 40. They score right here. It's over 40. They got 34.
It's got to be a TD though. A field goal makes it 37. That might as well be 40 though. You know.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for more. You know, and Arizona's at home. Give the people what they want.
I really, and they should, because Dallas has been running around doing that to other people when they got a chance to. I'll never forget that year they did that to the Eagles. The game was over, and they're still trying to pour it on. Then, of course, the Eagles went and got the people they got the following year, and Dallas ain't been back since. There's a clip running viral. Stephen A. Smith is standing in front of his TV watching the Cowboys get the brains beat out, and he's just laughing and carrying on. Nobody hates the Cowboys. Well, Stephen doesn't hate the Cowboys. He hates the fan base, and I love when he points that out, too. Worst fans in the world.
Same with me. That's why I hate the Cowboys, because of their fans.
So we're gonna go.
Arizona's inside the 30, Ronbo. They're running the ball on them like Detroit did, right up the middle.
Good.
Everybody seen that Detroit tape.
Tell them we're gonna go. We try to keep it short after the game, you know. But I'm gonna see you Tuesday, and cut up about, because the Cowboys. There's gonna be a lot said coming out of Dallas. There's gonna be a lot said coming out of San Francisco too. But Dallas is gonna get the most, because giving up 40 points. 44 points in your own house?
You guys, it's early.
God.
Ronbo, second straight game. Remember, last game in their house was the playoff game, 48 points. Today, 44. Played on the road last week. And Ronbo, before we go, Dallas plays their second straight home game next week. Guess where they play?
Can't imagine.
0-2 Baltimore. Baltimore gonna be pissed.
The
They gonna
game
give
of
up
the
another point.
week. Because the Ravens can't stand losing another game.
Oh, they're gonna beat them. I bet you the Ravens gonna be favorite.
I think no matter who they play is going to be favored. I mean, it wouldn't even matter. The Panthers might come in there. They might be able to pick them, but that's about as bad as it would get.
Yep.
Hey.
Y'all paid back too soon.
You know,
Ronbo, I will see you Tuesday, brother. I'm gonna watch the best team in Texas tonight on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, that's
Chicago at Houston.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. All right, Tony. Look, just have a good time tonight, and I'll see you
sir.
Tuesday. Yeah. All right.
Rams and Cowboys, your ass, and the whole nation is seeing it now.
Shout out to Texas boy, Rudy, and all them Rams people. Oh God, you guys are special. So Margaret Pro, you're all right though. Tony, I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, take care, sir.
You too. Thanks, Tony. Oh man, we're doing anything else here? Well, and there was a Big Show sighting tonight. Big Show came in. You're gonna pay $60 million to this show. You can come in, and nobody's gonna bother you. Show. We have lots of love for the Big Show, and you know this. So I mean, it bothers me when you don't come in. Show. Call in here. You know, I won't bother you. I'll just say, Show, you do know that. Well, we did sign Brandon Ayuk while you were on vacation. But Show, I want to tell you this. You're absolutely right about Brandon Ayuk. He's pissing me off. If Ricky Pierce would have been healthy coming into the season, Brandon Ayuk could be in real trouble right now. Oh my God, he's killing me out there. He looks fat and soft. He's running slow. He can't get separation anymore. Poor Brock Purdy sitting back there using him like he always did. He can't do it. So he's out there getting sacked at 100 miles an hour. Let me calm down. It's only week 2. We'll be fine. Man, I'm gonna see you Tuesday, and let's carry ourselves like 49er fans, knowing that we're not out of it until the fat lady sings. Is that woman singing? She does look a little overweight. No, she's not a football fan. Okay. But listen, fam, we'll be fine. I'll see you Tuesday. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Always appreciated. And please subscribe. We will be fine. It's going to be okay. We'll be back next week, more than likely. I'll see you Tuesday. That's getting beat.